So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kante making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah,
And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely spread. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Now that's well seen too. That is good alertness. That has not gone well. Rummenigge. Conte. Cannavaro tries to clear. Pinches it off him. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. No, it's not getting there. Maldini with the clearance. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Conte. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The goal scorer for Netherlands after 17 minutes is number 8, Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit.
The Netherlands have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Conte. He could be in here. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The Netherlands are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That's been cut out, well played. Still no way through, the defending here is resolute. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nedved, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that is a little undercooked. Conte. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Kante. He is through here. Zanetti.
The Netherlands are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Too much. He's having a go. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Rummenigge. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackle. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
The Netherlands head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Gullit. And here's Del Piero. Oh, what a pass! Zanetti. Some resolute defending there. Gilberto Silva. Oh, this looks sharp. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Beckenbauer did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The Netherlands are still that goal to the good. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Eto'o, and he's felt Eto'o! Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Rijkaard getting this one clear. Mohamed Salah. And now a sudden chance to counter. There will be a throw-in. Koundé. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Vieira. Turns and goes back. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Forwards and with intent. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Del Piero, out to the right, back into the middle. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Rijkaard cuts it out. And it's ended up in no man's land. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a sharp pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Beckenbauer has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Rummenigge tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Rummenigge fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Gullit is onto it in a flash. Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Eto'o. That's a nicely measured pass. And the finish! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 20.
So, time for changes
Conte.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
3,
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Coming on the field. Number
Shevchenko
7,
has been booked, just to confirm, for that
Number
earlier
2,
incident.
Rudiger. Number
5 minutes
13,
left on the clock.
Alessandro Bastoni.
The
Number
Netherlands
10,
need to give it
Messi.
everything they have,
Number
kitchen
12,
sink included.
Van Basten. Substitution in progress.
Eto'o. Strong running down that left flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Basten. And the ball's come loose here.
There will be 5 minutes added
Nicked it
time.
back promptly. Now it's Eto'o. And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Can he finish? It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what the...
And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
The Netherlands finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That could spell trouble. He's got away. He's one-on-one. Big chance. Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Quality ball. Messi, he's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! And he's taking no chances there. Neymar hit into the middle. Del Piero. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Del Piero. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Messi, very much a man of this moment. It's a sweet ball, that. And now the breakaway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Hullet. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri, Tchouaméni. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rummenigge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Del Piero. And he's picked out the run. Romario. Oh, nice touch. Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. That looks a good ball through. Del Piero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lahm. Ball is over the line. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Bayer will lay claim to that. And it's Neymar. Lahm looking to hit the byline here. Beckenbauer gets it away. Arsenal have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, strongly challenged there. Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah has found the net here, of course. Conte. In with the challenge. And it's played forward. He's gone forward. And no, that was never going to make it. That has been cut short.
2 added minutes
Pedri.
has been indicated.
Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Please keep your eyes on your
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution.
Arsenal get the second half going. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge. He could be in here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Conte. Rummenigge. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Del Piero. Gullit. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Conte. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of some danger that was growing. Mohamed Salah. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, well played, well played. Gullit has given away a free kick. Rummenigge. That looks a cracking ball. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's straight offside. Has a look and plays it forward. Passing nice and neat. Rummenigge, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lahm.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well read, nice interception. Adams. Lahm might just make this. Rummenigge. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 2, Rudiger. Number 12,
And that's off
substitution
target.
in
Look,
progress.
his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
The Netherlands perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a throw. That has been knocked clear. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Van Basten. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. The Netherlands presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Salah. Great ball if he can get there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vinicius Junior. Van Basten was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. And it's Van Basten. Well, played right into his path. Modric. 5 minutes to add. Del Piero. That's that, the end. The Netherlands have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are... It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Del Piero. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too...
Mohamed Salah! And And he has kept it out somehow.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Schneider, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Schneider. Messi. Can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not the most accurate pass. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, Red, nice interception. He's gone forward. Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mohamed Salah. And that is expertly dealt with. No goals as yet. Schneider. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's away! Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Shapes to shoot! Goal, the Netherlands!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge. Gullit. Xavi Alonso. Greece trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Neymar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vieira. Aim forwards. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Now it's Salah! Pinches it off him. The Netherlands are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And here's Gullit. Schneider. Vieira. To Schneider.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Gullit. Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't...
There's the shot! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time.
And it's half-time here. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
The Netherlands are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. There's the start of the second half. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And that could set him on his way. Vieira. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He could be in here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Vieira. Conte. Interesting ball. Xavi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. Rummenigge, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gilberto Silva powering forward here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's Del Piero. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Now it's Messi. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Salah. Has a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Vieira. Neymar. And the counter is on. Rummenigge. Oh, important interception. Driving through the middle. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Sneijder. Now that looks a decent ball. Gilberto Silva. And it's Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Sneijder. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Conte. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played him through, and he's managed to get free.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He can run onto that. Now it's Neymar, and he's onside. Now the finish! Now it's Hullet. He's got away. Look at the space here. And they're quick to get it back. Mohamed Salah! Outstanding save to keep that out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hullet has a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's one-on-one, surely. And he's found a way past. And it's Hullet.
There will be one more
Mohamed
added
Salah,
time.
real chance! Beckenbauer clears. Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Neymar! And the keeper threw out a limb. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterer. Heads it!
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And he's forced to go back. Rijkaard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vieira, and here's Del Piero. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Well, shooting chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, played right into his path. Rummenigge! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Araujo, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The Netherlands have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Messi. Oh, what a ball! Vieira. Nice ball, and he's in here. Rummenigge! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Now it's Gullit. Del Piero. Now it's Gullit. And that's played in low. Lahm. Lahm looking to get on the end of this.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Del Piero in with the challenge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
The Netherlands find a position of real strength now. Gullit running with the ball. He could be in here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Backward it goes. And it's Vieira. And here's Gullit. Bale. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted. Rummenigge. Oh, hits one! Really well taken goal. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And with that, the hat-trick...